So, I have made a full time living with eBay while disabled for many years. I've had something called complex regional pain syndrome for the last 15 years, which basically just means I'm mostly in pain whenever I move, unfortunately. But, anyways, when I felt that it was too difficult to be able to hold down a full time job, I went ahead and sold on eBay, and I actually used it as physical therapy. When I hurt my foot and I was in a boot for 3 months, and when I got out of the boot, your foot's basically just stuck the way it is. It takes time to loosen it up and to use use it again. So what I ended up doing was using going to thrift stores as my PT. I started and I would only be able to do 10 minutes at a time. And then that gradually made it to, 4 hours I can shop at a time. Um, with that, I was able to absolutely pay my bills, being able to shop for 4 hours. But on the flip side of that is I built my inventory up to, I think it was about 3,500 to 4,000 items at one point. I haven't even listed on eBay in the last year and a half, and I've grossed over $100,000. Very luckily, I went to a clinic, so I was out of town for 4 months, but I was still able to make money. That's amazing. I mean, you just can't do that anywhere else for the most part. So, eBay has saved our butts many times, my husband and I. But now, as I'm able to move around more, I am using it to pay myself back for all the money I've spent on medical bills. All the money I've had to steal out of our retirement to pay for medical bills because, unfortunately, our healthcare system is broken. And whenever you have a disease with the last name of syndrome, doctors they don't even understand it. I had two doctors actually tell me this. When it ends with syndrome, don't know. Let's try this. Let's try that. Well, every time you try, it's expensive. And anytime it's something out of the norm, health insurance doesn't pay for. So I have unfortunately spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my health. So my new way of using eBay is to pay myself back for my retirement and use it also to get to the point where I'm financially independent and as a backup for if I ever go down again, I can still pay my bills. The flip side of that is as you get older, you could use it in retirement, which I'm really hoping to do. I want to get to a point where I retire and I can just do eBay for fun or whenever I feel like doing it. Right now, I'm doing it because I want to get to the point where I'm financially independent. So I know I'll get there. It's just going to take a lot of time and effort. But you can also use it as a lifestyle schedule, especially into retirement. That would be awesome. I'm totally financially independent, retired, and then I can list 5 a day. I can list 10 a day. I can list 25 a day if I want to. Or the next day, I don't have to list anything. That's the way I want to get to the point where that's what my eBay is. And hopefully that's something you might want to do. So I will talk about this again in the future. This is just today's thought. See you tomorrow. Thanks.